Hi, and welcome to Shuurin Showcase. I'm Claudia, and with me here today I have Sensei Lloyd McWhirter. Shuurin Showcase is a show completely dedicated to martial arts, women's self-defense, empowering children, and all of the individuals and organizations that support them. And as I had introduced you earlier, today's showcase is going to be with Sensei Lloyd McWhirter, and we're going to be talking about Aikido. But before we get into Aikido, Sensei Lloyd, thank you for coming on to Shuurin Showcase.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, can I ask you some questions?
Of course.
All right. How did you get involved in Aikido?
Well, I was involved with martial arts for many, many years.
And what martial arts did you do? I'm sorry. This is what I do. I'll talk and interrupt.
Apparently. I did Kung Fu, Karate, Taekwondo, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then I saw a movie, actually, Steven Seagal, in the late 80s, and it was Aikido, something totally different, something I've never seen before, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to try that. So eventually I found a dojo some years later, and I've stuck with it ever since.
Nice. Very cool. What is Aikido all about?
Aikido is a Japanese martial arts. It's a defensive martial art based on circular movements, using the other person's energy to balance and redirect that energy. Kind of like Judo and Tai Chi together, using the other person's momentum used against them.
Nice. Now, I also understand that Aikido uses a lot of small joint lock manipulations.
This style of Aikido, we use joint locks. It's an Aikikai style of Aikido. So in addition to the balancing and the off-centering, we usually end up with some sort of joint lock on the wrist, elbow, shoulder, some Judo type hip throws involved with it. So it's very all-encompassing defensive martial art.
Okay, you had mentioned something. You said with this style of Aikido. So you're saying that there's more than one style of Aikido?
There are different schools of Aikido. There's Aikikai, there's the Awama style of Aikido, which is more weapon-centric, and then there's a Ki Society Aikido, which is more focused on energy of yourself and the other attacker. But this is the Aikikai version. It's a little more basic, a little more martial.
So how do you advance in Aikido? Like, do you guys go to competitions like you find in karate and taekwondo?
The philosophy of Aikido is not a competition. Again, it's blending, it's harmony. Aikido means the way of spirit and harmony. So we don't have competitions because it goes against the philosophy of Aikido. So we practice with each other, hands-on every single day. You will have hands-on practice with one person, grabbing, pulling, throwing, locking. So it's a very interactive martial art, but no, there's no competitions in martial art.
So how does one get their black belt? How do you get a black belt in Aikido?
Well, the ranking system is based on hours and time that you're committed to the dojo to practice time, and for so many hours that you practice, you test for the next level of belt. Aikido is more a technical martial art, so it takes about 5-7 years before one can actually get a black belt.
Whoa, 5 to 7 years?
Yes.
So you don't have a bunch of 9-year-olds with black belts, I would assume, because they'd have to be practicing at the age of 2.
No, absolutely not. In this school, this style, we don't give a person a black belt till they're at least 18 years old.
They earn a black belt.
They earn their black belt.
Very cool. All right. So you run this dojo.
Yes.
And what do you do outside of running a dojo?
Outside the dojo, I'm in the Navy. I'm a naval officer, and I have a family that I have 2 boys that participate in Aikido also. So between work and the dojo and family, it's definitely a full schedule.
Okay, so how does one, such as yourself, with a family, a naval career, or just a career and a dojo, how are you able to balance all of that and keep the balls in the air juggling so it's harmonious?
Well, I have a lot of help from my students. Really, it's about passion. You know, I love this art, I love the school, I love this dojo, and I think everybody that comes here loves it too. And that makes it easy. When it becomes a passion, that's what you want to do. It's easy to balance the work and the family life all into one. So a lot of help from family and friends and passion.
Nice. You had mentioned that Aikido means the way of harmony and spirit. Can you give us some more background information, some history about Aikido? Who is the founder?
The founder of Aikido is Morihei Ueshiba. Morihei actually did a lot of different arts himself before developing Aikido with the Aikido uses the other person's balance, momentum, energy, rather than doing the hard style blocks and punches. The philosophy is just to be more harmonious with your attacker, preserving yourself and preserving the attacker. We do some weapons work in Aikido. We have the Jo, which is a 3/4 staff, the Boken, which is a wooden sword, and the Tanto. Not necessarily for fighting each other, but to get used to hand movements, how hand movements with weapons, and we also use those weapons for defense.
Okay, and I understand you're going to be doing a demonstration for us
Absolutely.
shortly. Real quick, one last question. If a person is interested in Aikido, what's one or two pieces of advice that you can give them for a brand new student coming on the mat? What would you say to them?
Brand new student. I always tell students, just be patient. We were not able to just walk and run initially. We learned how to crawl first. So Aikido is a very technical martial art. Bring a lot of patience and have a lot of fun with it. You get to interact with a lot of different people, a lot of different styles, different people, and it's just a great experience. So just be patient with it and just accept the art.
Okay, last question, and then we'll turn you over to your demonstration.
Okay.
How does one go shopping for an Aikido dojo? What would you recommend?
When I travel, I just do like internet searches. I go out on the web, I Google, I Yahoo, what dojos are in the area, see who the instructor is, the style, and then I just give them a call and say, hey, I'm in town, would I like to practice? And most people that I've talked to have been very receptive. Absolutely, you're here, please come in and practice, please come and join us. Aikido is about harmony and spirit, and most people I've talked to are very open to welcoming new people.
So it sounds like that there's not a bunch of egos on the mat.
Just myself. That's the only one.
Very good. Okay, so with that, I believe you're going to give us some demonstrations on what Aikido is all about.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for being here. We're going to demonstrate a simple technique. What we call in Aikido is a Shionage. So I'll ask Brian to come up. And Brian's going to be attacking me to the side of the head. This could be a yokeman strike, which is to the side of the head, or a hook punch. Anything that's coming to the side of the head. Now in Aikido, we acknowledge, accept, and redirect. So as this is coming in, I'm not going to hard style block it with my forearm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to blend with it and accept that energy, and I'm going to change it and continue to go in the circular motion and end up in some sort of lock pin on the ground. Okay? One more time, Brian. A little bit faster. Traditionally, we do open hand techniques. We do have a variety of weapons that we use in Aikido. We have the Boken, which is the wooden sword, the Jo, which is a 3/4 staff, and of course the Tanto. So you can do the same motion, the same technique, with the weapon in their hand. So Brian comes to me again, slashing at my face. Maybe I don't want to try and block this hard style. I'll blend with it, blend with the knife, clear. Accept the knife in a circular motion. One more time, Brian, a little faster. Okay, very good. Perhaps a more improvised type of weapon, other than a knife, something more common, might be like a baseball bat. Again, same circular energy, acknowledging, accepting, redirecting this energy rather than trying to fight that. Okay? Accepting this energy in a circular motion. One more time. Thank you, Brian. So that's a quick demonstration of Aikido, acknowledging, accepting, and redirecting. Thank you very much.
That was so cool.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, like the baseball bat, and you're like took it to what's a person that you call that's working with you?
The uke?
The uke? Yeah, you like crack almost kind of like totally like reworked that. Mm-hmm. The knife thing, what are the instruments? The Tanto. What? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the knife. That was way awesome, Sensei Lloyd. I can tell you are a very talented martial artist.
Thank you. It's very kind of you.
With that, you've been watching Shuurin Showcase. Thanks for stopping by. Tune in soon. And if you have any questions or you yourself would like to be featured on Shuurin Showcase, please visit our website at www.shuurindojo.com. See you next time.